The draft is slightly more than a week away, and frankly, I think ourselves included and the rest of the media is just completely out of ideas. So we're just like, let's throw poo against the wall and see if it sticks. Not that that changes anything that we do usually, but CBS Sports did a mock draft with all their talent and various talent acting as general managers of the team. So the Vikings got Brady Quinn. Now, former Notre Dame quarterback, super hype guy, bit of a bust, was Browns QB for a while. There you go. I really like him on the radio. I think he's a really good color commentator as well. But it's like he reached into the deepest, darkest ids of Vikings fans, like worst just inklings about things, right? And he went full on meth enema and just. So here's what he did. So right away, he traded 22 to the Browns for Odell Beckham Jr., which, Kevin Stefanski just getting to Cleveland. Spielman, Zimmer got on the phone, three-way conversation. Maybe it's a Zoom chat with Kevin Stefanski. He's like, hey, what's that? OBJ, here we go. So we're going to swap Diggs and his big attitude for a first-round pick, and then we're going to take that first-round pick and swap it to the Browns for OBJ and his big attitude. So, I mean, we'll get into it. So then afterwards, you're like, okay, fine. We still got 25. We got OBJ in the barn pairing up with Adam Thielen. Let's do this. This ain't bad, right? And then he trades 25 to Arizona for Patrick Peterson, who traded up to 3 in their draft to take Jeff Okudah, which is, for years, every single trade that comes up for the Vikings is just a way to get Patrick Peterson. Like ever since he came in 2011, number 5 overall pick out of LSU, DBU, was the pioneers for the Tigers coming into the NFL. It was like, oh, we'll get Patrick Peterson. Oh, how about this? How about a second round pick for Patrick Peterson and Larry Fitzgerald in their prime? Arizona will say yes, that whole thing, right? So you're getting the Patrick Peterson still has miles on him, but he is approaching the corpse of Patrick Peterson status. Yeah, so right away, the Vikings just 12 picks, 2 first-rounders. They let their 2 first-round picks on fire for veterans, expensive veterans. All right, so there's 3 things here. Number 1, trade compensation. Yes, 2 first-round picks. The Beckham one, I would sort of understand. I mean, could Zimmer and him coexist personality-wise? I mean, sure. This has been a pattern ever since Odell Beckham got in the league, where great with the Giants, copacetic for a while, and then great early on with the Browns, very copacetic. His best friend Jarvis Landry is there, but then last year, not so much. But also, I think Freddie Kitchens is to blame for quite a bit of that as well. But whatever. But could Zimmer and Cousins and OBJ and Kubiak, could they all just sing Kumbaya, get along? I mean, maybe. I mean, he obviously, if he's dialed in and focused, will be a great asset for Cousins, as well as working with Thielen and BC and Sharp. And it would be great for like a year until he just gets pissed and then tries to force his way out of town, which, he's a little bit Terrell Owens there, shit like that, where honeymoon phase, it lasts and then it goes, But then, Peterson, Patrick Peterson is cool, not for a 1, not at he's going to be 30 years old. So I'm not like fist pump, slam dunking, all that stuff. And definitely not both of them. Definitely not both of them at the same time. Or, I mean, maybe I would understand it if the Vikings were just like right on the cusp of the Super Bowl, but this is a mini retool. Like this is not a full-on rebuild, but this is a retool, a reload. But say the Vikings were just teetering like on the point of greatness. Like say this is the 2009 Vikings, or to a degree 2017 Vikings with Bradford at the helm, right? So then you could see pushing all those chips in. But I mean, this is just weird. This would just be a weird spot. Number 2 would be money. So yes, #Cap is a myth, baby. Make it work. Robbie Brzezinski, Thug Life, Capology. Shit, absolutely can make it work. But I mean, the Vikings do have 12 million in cap space. We'll need about 5 or 6 for the rookie class. But I mean, again, they could make this work. Beckham is due to make a $14 million base salary this year with a $14.25 million cap hit. $14 million dead, which is one of the reasons why the Browns may or may not move him because the salary became fully guaranteed 3rd day of the new league year. So they'd have to take care of that on their balance sheet. Again, if they got a first-round pick, a guy on his rookie deal, would they necessarily care? Probably not. Peterson, though, is due a $12.05 million base this year. Last year of his contract, by the way, so he's going to be free agent next year. Holla! As well as he has a $13.185 million cap hit. So could redo his deal, have it be a small cap hit in 2020, kick the can down to 2021. But also Arizona, since he's in the last year of his deal, not a big dead cap hit, could be open to trading him. But not a first. Not a first. At his age, at his contract level, maybe give up 89. I don't think I would give up the 2. Like, it would certainly be close, and for damn sure not the 25. And last piece of this is age, right? So Patrick Peterson, like we mentioned, turns 30 in July. Beckham turns 28 in November. Both are top 5-ish paid at the respective positions. So that's a lot to take on. And now you get 2 older, but yet still respect, still in their prime, especially OBJ, but exceedingly expensive players instead of young and cheap. And that is the great appeal of the draft. You want young and cheap, young and cheap, young and cheap. So instead of a wide receiver cornerback combination coming in at about like $28, $29, $30 million per year of OBJ and Patrick Peterson, you could have T. Higgins from Clemson, Christian Fulton from LSU, Jalen Rieger from TCU, Jalen Johnson from Utah, my favorite combination, Denzel Mims from Baylor, Jeff Gladney from TCU. I mean, I'd much rather have those guys on minimal deals than fifth-year options. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, if they still did that, the offensive line is still bad. And now you're cap strapped for the next couple of years. But, yeah, whatever. But, I mean, this is fun fantasy type stuff. And there is something about just landing that big player. I mean, you look at Bills Mafia right now. They're so excited. They're so over in the moon for Stephon Diggs. Would OBJ have that same welcome? Probably. Patrick Peterson have that same welcome? Probably, but not for a first-round pick. And for damn sure not both of them at the same time. But Brady Quinn, what are you smoking? Because I want some. Yeah. But your thoughts, Brady Quinn's trades. Should he replace Spielman? Why not? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, below some of the Venmo. But give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.